going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story, man, that's messed up. It's about this woman right here. We'll get right into it. Her name is Suyapa Ramos. She's from New Jersey, like myself. Shout out Dirty Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And she's, like I said, she's 48 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman went for some fun in the sun in the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands. And she went, where does it say? She went March 10th. And what happened to her on her last night there shouldn't happen to anybody. This woman was assaulted by a guy who claimed to be a taxi driver. Now, as you look at her face, you can see she took a hell of a beating. And I'll let her tell you about her tale of survival. Check it out.
To an Eyewitness News exclusive now, and a warning for anyone with upcoming vacation plans. A woman from New Jersey says her recent trip to Turks and Caicos turned into a nightmare when she was brutally assaulted by a taxi driver. She says she fought for her life until she managed to get away and flag down help. And now she is sharing her story with Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo in hopes of spreading awareness to other travelers.
These scars and bruises are not supposed to be what Suyapa Ramos took home with her from a dream vacation in Turks and Caicos.
I fought for my life. It was so scary to feel yourself so close to death.
At a time when the New Jersey mother never felt more alive, dancing by night, feet up by day. But her memories of these pristine ocean views were all washed away the last night of her trip as she tried to find a taxi from a bar back to her hotel.
I believe after about 10, they don't run, and that was something that I found out the hard way. I trusted someone who said they were a taxi.
Everyone at the bar seemed to know Davidson Martin, she says. She didn't see any red flags until she says he viciously attacked her in his car out of nowhere.
That was the scariest thing that I ever had to encounter, to come face to face with evil.
Now, without the ability to see that evil because of loss of vision in her left eye, she can certainly still hear him.
While he was beating me, he was growling at me.
Ramos was able to break free. Her alleged attacker arrested just 2 days later. But her story, she says, can't be underestimated.
It wasn't just a woman. It was a mom, a daughter, a grandmother, a sister, a friend, and an American tourist.
The State Department urges increased caution when traveling to Turks and Caicos. The majority of crime, they say, happens in Providenciales. Don't walk alone at night and don't resist a robbery. The victim says her attacker took her phone, but it was later found. She says he didn't make any sexual advances. She doesn't know why exactly he attacked her, but she does wish she had traveled in a group. Martin is charged with inflicting grievous bodily harm, held on $10,000 bail.
All right, guys, that's the sad story that happened to Miss Ramos. What bothers me the most is she's a beautiful woman, you can tell. For her to go from that to this, and for her to have to look at herself in the mirror, because she does look good at 48 years old. She took care of herself. Went over there to have a good time. Now, I don't know if she went with anybody or not. Most likely she did, but your comfort level and your guard goes down the longer you stay at places, especially when you're going to and fro to places that become familiar with you on your travels. Guys, you're never safe. This shouldn't happen to no woman, no man, nobody in a foreign place. But there are predators everywhere. This guy right here, Davidson Martin, age 29, said he didn't sexually touch her or nothing. He just attacked her. She said in her fight for her life, he was growling. That means he was straining when that was a struggle. That's where them grunts and groans came from. But I mean, it should have never happened. You faking like you a taxi to get this woman in your car only to attack her? What was the end game of that? I'm gonna tell you something. Don't matter if you're in America or not. The new thing is just punching women like it's nothing. Look at that woman's face, y'all. He hit her hard, like he was fighting a man. And for what? She's going back home. He thought, he wasn't going to get caught. And he's charged with egregious bodily harm. He meant to do damage to her. Who knows? He might have been watching her the whole time, which is usually like that. And that's why you ladies need to go out and be responsible with your drinking and go in groups, because you're never safe. Hell, we're not safe in our own homes. We're not. This guy right here, I don't know if he's from over there, or he was a tourist himself. Either way, he wanted to do great bodily harm to a stranger he didn't even know. And that's the scary part. It's like you never know when the problem going to come to you. She just minding her own business, and here comes some jerk coming and doing something like that. What did she say? Just like I say in my videos, y'all heard it firsthand. This guy beat up a mother, a grandmother, a daughter, somebody's daughter. Something's missing nowadays where men just feel like it's okay to just punch women in the face and not face any type of retribution. I don't know where that happened, where that started at. But I mean, to just do something like that to somebody you don't know, it's hate. I bet, and then the thing that messed up is it gives that whole Royal Turks and Caicos Islands a bad rep. You think she'll go back over there? No, she won't go back over there. And if he's from there, he really made his country look bad. And that's the thing, man. When people do stuff like this, it not only affects them, that's a tourist spot. Somebody lost money from him acting a fool. Now, I don't know what was said in the car, because she said he just turned around and attacked. That's a scary, that's scary. I mean, even for a man, you just riding and it's nighttime. She don't know where she at. And for him to do that, man, because they said most of the crimes happen in a certain part of the area. I guess she was in that area. But either way, that should have never happened to that woman. She seemed like a cool person. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't wearing anything outside of what was normal, nothing provocative or anything like that. And even if she did, she didn't warrant that type of abuse. Long time ago, they used to say a full moon make the crazies come out. Well, it must be a full moon all the time, even in the daylight. We must be in a lunar cycle because this stuff is running rapid. You come over to a place to relax and get away from the drama and the pressure that faces you every day, only to come back barely surviving. To look in the mirror when she knows she's finally safe. And I want you to hear me. When she knows she's finally safe, looking in that mirror and looking back at all of those scars, I bet you she ain't thinking about nothing nice of that trip. And then she has to go around people that couldn't wait to hear how the trip went, only to see her face and say, what happened? Now all she can do is talk about the worst of a good time she planned for herself. I don't mean to get hot. I get like that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If y'all are traveling somewhere, man, be careful. Because I mean, the rate we going right now, man, anybody can get it, and everybody is getting it. And I don't want none of this stuff to happen to my subscribers or non-subscribers. When I do these videos, man, besides, me talking about the stuff from an empathetic standpoint, we have to be careful out here. We have to start caring about each other. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.